Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Do you truly want a strong man? And I'm asking this question. And when I say a strong man, it ain't necessarily in terms of that bossy type of man. Or, I don't know, like that domineering man. But a truly mentally strong man who knows who he is and where he's going. Do you truly want that? Because, see, here's the issue I see, ladies. And y'all know me. I'm tough love. I just tell you some real stuff. I'm not going to tell you any bullshit on here. Because I want y'all to know the real deal when you're dealing with a man, right? Now, when I say a truly strong man, this guy, and this don't mean physical strength, just to be clear. We know you want that physically strong man. But then there are women out here who want that physically strong man, but, you know, he ain't that bright. Like a lot of women really want a goon. I mean, that's just how it is. Somebody who could tear him up in the bedroom, but allow them to boss him around. And, you know, that's part of what I was bringing here, right? Do you truly want it? Now, if you do, hey, this don't apply to you. But, see, I at least see a lot of women who are used to being more dominant in their relationships with men. I've seen a lot of it. Like, they used to, like, being able to do what they want and everything. But then, you know, the guy kissing their butt, the guy moving to their place, the guy drive their car, you know. The guy doesn't ask for much from the woman. Of course, I got all this noise in the background. But he don't really ask for much. He good with living, and he basically following her agenda. But see, you got many men who are actually good guys. And a lot of women might not deal with him because the guy, you know what, he could be handsome. He could be muscular and all that, but they ain't dealing with him because, you know what, he's actually a true alpha. And I'll use that term, you know, I don't usually use the term alpha. But he's a true, he's a guy who knows what he wants. He got his direction in life. He got his purpose, you know, what he want to do in life. He's strong-minded. You can't just emotionally, like, he ain't going to just move into your place. He'd be like, you might be like, well, you can move into my place. He's like, well, my place okay. Even if that place he got's at his own, he got to be temporarily at his parents' home. He's still the guy. He's like, nah, this is just temporary. I'm not going to move in with you. You know, that guy who, if you kind of degrade him doing anything, he's like, yes, dear. And a lot of guys, you know, you got those guys like that, but this dude be like, oh, hold up, baby. Hold up. You can't be talking to me like that. Like, he will call you on something. He see you do something, he will call you on it right away. You know? The question is, how many women truly want that? Now, it sounds good on paper. And some women will publicly say, oh, yeah, Rom, I want that type of guy. Okay. So what happens when you get that type of guy and he has those exact traits? Then you want to find a reason to get out of it. Because especially if you're a woman who's used to bossing a man around, especially if you're a woman who you used to guys just putting on a pedestal, you know, dealing with that strong man, he's going to be looking at you. He's like, shit, you ain't bigger than me. You ain't better than me. You know, and even in that type of guy also, probably in most cases has another option anyway. Because you get a lot of women. For every woman who wants to dominate her man or can't deal with that strong man, there's a woman who wants him. And, you know, despite what some people think, there's always more women than men. You know, and I added that part because I remember I had a dude actually say, oh, no, it's really equal. It's like, that denies a women. So, ladies, I mean, seriously, do you truly want that? Because here's the issue with a strong man. He'll be, I mean, you know what? He's not going to be intimidated by what you do. Or he ain't going to be subservient to it. You can still be a corporate woman with a strong man. He don't have a problem with that. He really don't. A truly strong man has zero problem with what you do with your life. The only time he gonna speak up or has some upset if he's in a relationship with you, and even then he ain't gonna have a problem with it. If you the CEO or something, he ain't gonna have a truly strong man ain't gonna have a problem with it. Now the issue might come up with a truly strong man when you bring that CEO home. If you can leave that CEO at work, he don't have a problem with it. He might be proud of you. He's like, oh yeah, she a CEO. I got her back and everything, you know. But you bring that home, he's like, And see, that's why a lot of women get caught up with. You got that like dominant woman at work, and you used to bossing people around, but then you bring that home, expect the same thing out of a guy. And I'm like, a weak man might put up with that, but a strong man ain't. A truly strong-minded man. Now, the most he might do, if you sexy enough to him, he might deal with you 1 or 2 times. A strong man's still human. His sex drive definitely works. But, if you try to go beyond that, he'll let you know right away. Because a truly strong man, he will check you right away. He ain't going to wait. You say something out of the way to him, he going to look at you and be like, oh, hold up, baby. No, you can't talk to me like that. And I'm going to tell you what, just personally, and this is a personal thing. Because usually when I talk about different things with women, it ain't stuff I read in a book. It ain't. I've known somebody or dealt with somebody who exhibited every single thing I've talked about, even if it sounds negative. I ran into a woman who exhibited those things. And then known other men who did the same thing, because we'll talk. Men do talk. Not always in front of you, but we do talk. Or, witnessed it something. You get some women trying something, or with that strong-minded dude, and he's putting her in check right away. And it's annoying. It's annoying. Now, to be clear, these strong-minded dudes typically ain't like which I would call a lame or anything. Like I said, there's other women interested in them. But what happens is a lot of women don't, even though they might say that's what they want, don't necessarily deal with that man. And then, you find out they want that weak man. Want the weak man. Like I said, I've known so many women who've done that because they were just domineering or something, And it's like, some have even tried me. They tried me. But then find some reason to get out of it. And I'm like, okay. All right. You can go ahead. They'll try to find something wrong with you because they're so used to it. In fact, sometimes women encounter that strong man and they really, seriously, ladies, I seen y'all don't know what to do. Y'all like, shoot, what am I do with this dude? What's he doing? And that's normal. That is totally, totally, totally normal. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, that's the thing to think about. Like, if you that woman who's used to dominating and everything, and you want that strong man, which I know, what, honestly, I asked the question at first, do you truly want? But I know on a deep level you do, but you might not know what to do with them. You might not know how to deal with them. But then when you get that weak man, he all right for a little bit. But there's so many things that turns you off there, because you're not submitting to him, which you actually would need to do, at least in the bedroom, to really enjoy sex. And then that's one. But then when you need him to be strong in you need him or want him to be strong in other areas, he might not do it. Shoot, some women, like I said, some women will get that goon type, strong physically, but not necessarily mentally. But then that's harder to get. The guy can't even be a goon for you. And I've seen that happen so much. I've known some guys, some weak-minded guys, that I had to jump on their case. I knew one weak-minded guy. He was trying to find philosophies where a woman would be dominant. A group of us had to do an intervention on him. Because he couldn't, he wanted to place women on pedestals, think women should dominate and everything. But then was able to count the number of times he had sex, not by women, just individual sex. And it's like, the domineering women that actually had this guy actually kicked him to the curb. So, we know you really don't want that, like, guy you can dominate. But then it could be tough for you to deal with the strong man. And, this is just upset that, like I said, I put this in the form of a question. Do you truly want him? So anyway, that's all I got, ladies. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.